Cool. Oh, man. Old age creeps up on me. Huh. What's up, friends and family, YouTube? It's Pastor Bob. Anybody comes out tonight, I want to say thank you first off. This is a special auction. A friend of mine kind of fell on bad times. And, you know, everything's been so tough and tight for me. I didn't have the money to just lend him. So I said, well, let me get on and do a video. Maybe I can, sell a few items and try to get up enough money to, gift you some and loan you some. So that's what I'm doing tonight for a friend of mine. So if you can help out, I'd appreciate it. I don't usually just whip these out. This is on short notice, but especially on Memorial Day weekend. But I would hope that he would do it for me if he could. I've known him for like 10 or 11 years, so, and he's not the kind of guy, he's a humble guy, so, he wouldn't ask if it really wasn't needed. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So we'll have an auction tonight and see what we can do. Oh, you like my hat? You like my hat? Oh, yeah, I got to get you the money for this hat, too, don't I? I'll send it to you probably after the 3rd. Totally fucking forgot. But I thought I'd wear it anyway. Yeah, my buddy kind of fell in rough times, so. One of them things. That freaking pen's on a lot of rough times, too. Hi, Dawn. How are you? How you doing? You hanging in there? How's everybody doing? Enjoying your weekend? So, anyway, I guess I ought to tell you about the hat first before I get into everything else. RPE, which is Robinson Prospecting. Hi, I'm KCL. How you doing, hon? He bought these hats, and if you want to help him with his channel and the things that he does for gold prospecting, you can purchase these hats. I think they're $25 each. I'm not sure what the shipping is or whatever, but you'd have to talk to him. But they're pretty nice hats. Made by Outdoor Cap. So they're good cap. So if you want to help support him in his channel and what he does, you can purchase one of these and get right with Robinson Prospecting, and I'm sure he has a few, and he'll be able to hook you right up. The hand, look. There you go. How's it look? Did I do a good job of healing it? Looks pretty great, don't it? I might know a thing or two, right? My son was like, oh my God, it's swelling. It's terrible. Oh, it's infected. Oh, la, 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 la. And I'm like, I spent 13 years of my life in the military and around military people and medics and nurses and doctors my whole life. I mean, I think I can fix a wound. Yeah. Looks good, don't it? Yeah. Not swelling. Healed right up. I might know something, huh? I should have got 8 stitches, but come on. If you know what you're doing, you can fix it. And your body's going to heal it anyway. And any doctor in his right mind is going to know that. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. You're welcome. So let me tell you guys what's going on. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but he comes to the channel every so often. And he's been a friend of mine for around 10 or 11 years. And he's been going through some health issues for a while now, for a couple of years. And if anybody's ever been there, they know that, sometimes, things happen because you're out of work and, he lost his job a while back. And it's just been tough on him, And he's a good guy. And he reached out to me. He said, I need help, because no one's there to help him. And just a lot of things stacked up against him, So I told him, I said, well, I don't have the money, but I tell you what, I'll get on Sunday and I'll have an auction and I'll sell a few things. And what I'll do, because I know how you are, all the profits that I make from it, I'll give to you, and the rest that you need, if I make enough, I'll let you borrow it, because I know how you are, and you can pay me it back. Because he's in the midst of getting a really good job. That was a great blessing. So if I do this, it'll help him have gas money and help him put his lights back on in his house, because they shut his lights off. So, he doesn't need any more cards stacked against him than he already has. And, the guy's got to humble himself like him to come to me. So I said, well, let me do an auction for you. Let's see what I can do. Try to help you out. I said, I ain't making you no promises, but I'll do what I can for you. So that's why I'm doing this tonight. Otherwise, I would still be outside with Marianne, Emily, and Robert. And my son's he's got a wonderful girlfriend, just a peach, just a absolutely wonderful girl. And maybe sometime I can get her on the channel. You'll like her. She's a really sweet girl. Well, I call her a girl. I mean, she's not a girl, but she's a good egg. You'll like her. So, anyways, that's the deal. That's what's going on. That is what is going on. Also, Poet will probably be on later. I don't know. Or he's watching from a mess. I've already talked to him, but he got a few things going on. And I know it's on short notice, but I need to try to do something for the guy, So I got a few things over here we can rattle around. See what we can get going. How you guys doing? You guys doing anything else for this holiday weekend? Before we get into anything? Anything going on? We had a little cookout today. Had some burgers and some chips and some corn and stuff. That was about it. I haven't been doing much of anything. I got the go-kart almost done. It's looking really good. I got to finish the painting part and finish up, the detailing part. But you'll see it soon. Gotta get the motor on. But as far as the frame and everything's concerned, it's locked down. Then I got to get on to the other projects. Fixing the roof and finishing this and finishing that. And it's just it never ends. I did the garden today. I tilled the garden today. So the garden is ready to go. And hopefully tomorrow I'll get on and I'll get probably some of the stuff planted because it's supposed to rain, which is great, So I dug the garden up today. And if you see my feet right now, you'd know I did. So. Anyways, what's going on? You guys ain't saying too much, just listening, huh? No plans? No plans for this weekend? Can you guys hear me all right? Let's see. You cooking out tomorrow? Just chilling? No plans? No barbecues going on? Well, I guess you're doing a barbecue tomorrow, right? Oldest. Oh, your oldest graduated? Yeah, that's cool. That's when you know you're getting old. Well, great. I'm glad you had a wonderful birthday. I stopped by and I think you had taken a break and went somewhere or something, but I did stop by to wish you a happy birthday. I'm glad you had a wonderful birthday. It's nice when you have good birthdays. Mine are usually mellow. So there's no troubles. People ain't calling me off the freaking wall with something crazy. I'm good. So, yeah, I've been having one of them. I had a mellow week. Actually, I didn't have a whole lot of phone calls and a whole lot of text messages this week. It was nice and quiet, believe it or not, which is unusual for me. And when I do have those type of weeks, it's nice for me because I can mellow my brain out for a while. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. I'm serious. It gets so overwhelming that you're like, ugh. Especially when the things that are going on in people's lives are very similar. You know, I bought 2 gallons of diesel fuel. It cost me $13. I was like, boy, them Republicans really like socking it to us, don't they? Oh, did I say that? Sorry. I wasn't trying to be political. What's up, Dove? How's it going? How goes how goes the mess? What's up, Code? What's going on? I'm shooting an elastic man. I got a little jazz playing in the background because I'm just kind of being mellow. And I just broke my elastic. Oh, what's up, Nick? Hey, how come you ain't on playing with Faz and Shadow? They got the save point for the dungeon. The mess is doing well. Yeah, I hear you. That's funny. So I gotta tell you guys this funny story before we get into the auction. You guys ready? You ready for this story? You're gonna piss your pants laughing. What's up, Biggie? So I gotta tell you this funny story before we have an auction, right? So let me turn this down a little bit. So you know me, I always got a good story. So Robert and Emily, my son Emily, my son Robert Jr. and Emily, his beautiful and highly intelligent girlfriend, stopped by. We had a cookout tonight. So they do storage auctions, right? So they go and buy storage units and stuff like that, right? Did you see my mini bike? No, I didn't. I'll have to stop by and see it. I have to stop by and see it. I was just saying that I finished the go kart. I got to put the motor on, finish the painting, the touch up stuff, but the frame is done. I mean, the cage is done. So wait until you guys see this. It's out of this world. So anyway, I got to tell you guys this story they told me. Are you ready? You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. So they come over and they go, so we bought this storage unit. And I said, okay. So you bought a storage unit. They said we opened it up and there was one bag in there. I go, what? Yeah, they said there was a big bag in there. Because they, I guess they just buy it and sometimes you see them and sometimes you don't see them. So they opened the bag. Guess what was in there? Guess what was in the bag? Let's see if anybody can guess what was in this bag. One bag. That's it. That's all that was in this big storage unit. You wait. Take a guess. Let's see if you guys can guess. Nope, not an animal. Nope, no weed. Although they would have liked it to have been weed, but it wasn't weed. Nope, no teddy bear. Nope, not designer handbags. Let's see if you guys can guess. Nope, not shoes. Big old bag. Nope. Nope, no coins. Nope, no coins. Nope, no grocery bags. Correct. A bag of friggin' dildos. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine buying a friggin' storage unit and all there is a big bag of dildos in there? my son goes, my son goes, I was just going to throw them away. I said, what? Why throw them away? Because Emily said they wasn't open. I said, just give them to me. I'll sell them. He goes, you will not sell. I said, I'll bring them to my damn channel and empty them dildos out right on my desk. He said, you would not. I said, you don't know me well enough. Yeah, they did kind of get fucked, didn't they? I wonder if they did that for a reason. Yeah, somebody's going to come to the storage unit. They're going to buy a storage unit, and all they're going to get is a bag of dildos. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? Should have paid your locker fee. Yeah, unopened. I don't know what you get for a dildo. Do you know it, Big E? You know how much them dildos cost? I mean, you could probably sell them for something, right? I mean, I don't know if it goes by the inch or not, but somebody inch. And you buy dildos for $5.99 an inch. We got purple ones and pink ones and gray ones and black ones and yellow ones. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Well, I don't know. Big E said unopened, it's good money. I figured maybe he knows. I don't know. Oh my God. $10 to $150. Holy cow. I better let him know. That's good money. Jesus. That's a lot of money. That ain't even funny. $150? But I thought it was funny, though. I'm like, what? I hope they didn't pay much for that storage unit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Open storage unit, get a bag of dildos. That's something else. That was a new one. Look, I heard some stories in my day, but you can't sell them on eBay? Well, I could understand. Well, I mean, what are they, biased against dildos? You can't sell them on eBay? I mean, what's up with that? I'm just. What the hell do I know? Oh my God. Something's wrong with my family. I don't know. Curse or a blessing. Whew. Yeah, stick with the coins. Don't. Yeah. Really? With the smell. Get out of here. Crazy. That's a freaking smell. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Excuse me, sir. I received your item in the mail. And for some reason, it has a scent about it. Did the box say scented or unscented? What's up, Daniel? Yeah, return. I don't like it. What? You sent it back? I didn't like it. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I don't know. I don't get it. Serious. That's some craziness. I can't imagine that though. Really? Rubbing your hands all together. Yeah, I just got this unit for $10. You open it up and all you get is a bag of dildos. I mean, I would probably laugh and then be mad later on because I got screwed out of my money. Yeah, but that's just something we'll pay for. Oh my God. You guys are sick people. All right. Let me tell you what's going on. So, and then I'll get started. So, a friend of mine fell into bad times. I've known him for like 10 or 11 years. I've been gaming with him online. And, he's had a lot of medical problems and things like that. And he just, lost his job a few months back. And how things just stack up, with the whole COVID thing and everything else. It's just been terrible on him. So they shut his lights off. So he reached out to me and asked me for some help, and I'm just tapped. I mean, I've got too many irons in the fire already, or I would have just loaned him the money. I said, but I'll have an auction, and anything I make above my cost, I'll just give it to you. And then if I make enough money, I'll loan you the rest. Because that's the kind of guy he is, He said, you do that for me? I said, yes, I'll do it. So he'll probably be watching tonight. And hopefully we can help this guy out. I mean, if you're going to say something, then you got to put out, right? And so if we can make enough money to help the guy, then, we're good. A couple of people reached out to me and wanted to just pay for the bill. And I said, no, he's a private man. And I don't think that he wants to put out his personal information, and things like that. And if he's going to end up owing anybody, he needs to end up owing just me and not other people. I don't want other people involved in it that way. You know what I mean? But if you can help me to raise enough money to where I can do this for him, that will be appreciation enough. And he'll know because he'll see what's going on and how and who reached out to buy a few things to help out. So trust me, you guys probably have talked to him before, but for some people get a little embarrassed, and I would too probably because I'm not much for asking that way. I've always tried to do things on my own, but for privacy's sake, unless he wanted to say something, I'd like to just keep it that way. But there may be a couple people in this party that do know who he is. And I know that, some of them can read between the lines and they don't need to say any names and they'll know who he is. So I'm doing pretty good, Kenny. I'm hanging in there. My hand's healed. Look at my hand. Looks pretty good, don't it? I think I did a pretty good job of healing my hand. Hanging in there. So So, here we go. I'm going to start. I got a few of these I'm going to put up there. I'm going to start these off. We'll start off with this one. Let's see. Let's go 20, 21, 30. All right. Here's the first item. Put it up there. You guys can check her out. Rock and roll. Ba-da-da, boom, die. Ba-da-da, boom, die. Oops. There we go. Wow, I really got that zoomed in, don't I? Oops. Let's zoom it out a little bit. And then here we go. We got a 1 ounce Dodge coin. We got $40 from Dove. Thank you, Dove. Appreciate your bid. Remember, this is for helping out a guy. So keep that into consideration. Don't kill yourself. We'll do a few coins. I'm not going to go haywire tonight, but I do want to do a few. I'll show you the back. 1 troy ounce silver. To the moon. Dodge coin from BitPay. 1 troy ounce. No, this is not a bid for the bag. Although I could get in contact with my son and we'll bring that in one time just for you. I'll start it off with a coin and the highest bidder will get the dildos, I guess. We'll ask my son about that in another stream. All right. Let's do a countdown. Let you snipers come in there. Here we go. Booyah! Count it down. Let these babies rip. Try to get this going. Rick and rolling. Rock and rolling. Whatever the heck we're doing. And we got all different types of coins and not just do some quarters and some other stuff too. So. Here we go. Oops. Oh, the Dove. Thank you, Dove. Appreciate your bid. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I know he will too. All right. Let's do another. Let's do another one. How's that? We got another one up there. Another Dodge coin, 1 ounce. 2021 silver. 1 ounce. Dodge coin, BitPay, 1 troy ounce. 0.999 silver. Do another one. Starting with oh, wait a minute. That was supposed to be $30. All right. Thank you, Dove. Thank you, Dove. You'll appreciate it. Here's another one. I'm going to do 3 of these, so if you guys want to pick one up, I'm just starting out at I picked these ones up for $30. So on your son's money. This one's sealed. And there's the back with a spaceship, I guess. I think that there's a dog in the spaceship. See your comment above. Send that to Big E for me, please. I will do. Absolutely. I will take care of that. I will. To Big E. Yeah. All set. I put it in Big E's box for him. Absolutely. Taken care of. Business. Oh, Big E's at 40. Thank you for your bid. Oh, you want one too? Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Gotcha. All right. This is the last one. This is the last Dogecoin. If you want me to open this, I can. So you can see it, but they're pretty much all the same. All right. Let me do a countdown. Here we go now. We got Big E at 40. They took 20. Oh, I didn't see what the whole conversation was, I think. So, let me look. I got Craig Caffley. Somebody hacked my account. Holy cow. Oh, I didn't read that. I apologize. I didn't see that up there. I thought you were bidding on your son's money or something. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I apologize. That's terrible. Yeah, there's some really strange stuff that goes on in the world today. I had something happen to me recently too. So I didn't read the whole comment. I didn't know there was another part of the comment. So Kenny Springer says, I got to tread carefully. Somebody hacked my account until 20 G's. Jesus, Lord have mercy. On my son's money. Gee, Lord have mercy. Thank you very much. Let me bring that down and come up to the regular screen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't read the comment up above. I was just looking at the bid, and then when I seen it, I thought that you had to tread carefully with your son's money. I thought that was a joke. So, and then I read up to see that when you wrote that. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. There's some crazy people out there today, man. Let me tell you. And I've been taken twice this year from a couple of things, but in a different manner. So I get it. And it's like they need to have more security. Like I have different type of security stuff. So if somebody was to try to hack into my account, they'd know instantly. They'll shut everything down, hold the money, because they know where I shop and what I do with my money. And the government tracks it, so I don't worry about it too much, but there's a lot of thieves out there. you know, and personally, you know, but if you got to, did you contact the bank and tell the bank what happened and when about it happened and when the last time you made a purchase, and do you have a record of your purchases and stuff? I mean, I don't know where you bank, so, but I'd be on that. I'd be furious. You can bet on that. I would be absolutely furious. You got these scammers that, oh, you owe money to such and such, such and such. It's stupid. I had one so frazzled one night. I said, I'm going to play this guy. And I played him, and I said, I know you're a scammer, right? And I got underneath their skin and finally got them to pop. They wasn't too happy about it. After about 45 minutes of messing with the head. Some people have no couth. They always try to take the easy way out instead of actually working and earning things, Unbelievable. All right, pulling chicken off. Wow. That's a long time. Yeah, I had 3 of them, so don't worry about it. I had 3 Dodge coins. They're going. All right, let's put this quarter up here. How about that? I'm going to do a quarter. Let's see. Here you go. Let's put her up. 1964. He got a dimple on his neck. I thought it was kind of cool. 1964D is in Denver. Now, I thought it looked like a really nice quarter. It really seemed nice to me. Yeah, I understand. I'd be pretty pissed too. Stealing your kids' money. That's an order for a good old fashioned butt whooping. If you catch them, take them to the shed. That's what I say. I'd take him to the shed if I found him. We got $10 from Big E. Thank you very much for your bid, Big E. Appreciate it. 1964 D. Fine, extra fine. I don't know too much about these quarters, but it looked a little odd, the E right here. I mean, maybe you guys would know better than me. I'm not a quarter guy. You see the E right there? That E looked really weird to me. So, oh, I'd be changing everything if I was you, Kenny. Absolutely. All right. We got Biggie at 10. I'm going to start a countdown. You guys want to snipe? You can snipe. Here we go. Yeah, people. Sometimes, you know, a lot of frazzle. Make you I don't understand it. I doubt I ever will. All right. Thank you, Big E. Appreciate it. Sold. $10. Big E. Great. Moving right along. Now, we'll come back here. Congratulations. Next coin is going to be a special coin. So, if you don't have one of these, you might want to pick it up. I only have one, so there is no others here. So get ready. Now, everybody knows that sometime when I have my auction, one of these ladies has to pop out. It's just, it has to happen. Well, I had originally bought this coin for myself, for my collection. And I thought, you know, I think I'm just going to sell it, try to make some money, and see if I can get up enough money to help a friend. And so I made the decision to sell it. So get ready, because this won't happen too often. That something I buy from my collection that I just sell. But here we go. I got to write it down first. Here we go. Get ready for this one, guys. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let me get y'all in here. There you go. 100th anniversary NGC. Last year of issue, 1921 Morgan Silver dollar. Probably an MS63, MS64. I've already looked it over. Really nice coin. I mean, super nice. Definitely for your collection. I thought it was really cool. I picked it up. Oh, I don't know. I think I picked it up a couple weeks ago from a coin dealer I know, and I thought it was cool. Something cool to have. And when I look at numbers, I thought it was really cool number 33338. It was kind of neat to have 4 3s in there. So anyway, starting bid is $65. I assume that this coin is slightly toned. I would say an MS63 and MS64. Looks pretty nice. It's holded. It's the real deal Holyfield. So there you go. If you're not interested, just let me know. We'll pass, and I'll go to something else. I hope everybody else is doing pretty good tonight anyway. I had a burger and some corn and some chips tonight from the old grill. That was nice. My son brought by the burgers because he was drinking Heineken, and I absolutely hate Heineken. So I did not drink any of his beer. I am not a Heineken lover. I think they smell skunky. I tend to like German beer if I'm going to have a beer. Do. Nobody interested? All right, that's okay. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Passing? All right, we'll pass. We'll pass on that one. We'll come back to the regular setting. And I will just put it away. I will put it in my case. There we go. Put it away. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. This let's put this down. 1923. All right. Let's put this baby up. Check this out, guys. I'll take it out of the holder here. 1 minute. Let me grab my gloves. This ought to be wonderful. We're getting into a set of gloves. Oh, yeah. Oh, that felt good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That felt wonderful. Right across that scar. Yeah, that just felt great. Yeah. I'll have my drink, but I want the coffee, babe. Yeah. But I want my drink first. That's Mountain Dew. All right. Here we go. So 1923, Standing Liberty quarter, type 3. You guys know anything about quarters? You can look it up. Here's a type 3. If you're looking for one for your collection or maybe to buy for a friend. There you go. Got the stars underneath, the 3 stars underneath. I'd have to say it's fair to good condition. $7 starting bid. There you go. $19.25. Or was it 23? Oh, no, let me look at that. Is that 25 or 23? That might be a 1925. Let me look. Hold on a second. Let me take a peek here. This might be a 1925. That changes the story. Oh, this is a 1925. Yeah, 1925. Yep. Not a 1923. This is a 1925. 1925. You bring it in. Thanks, babe.
That's cute.
Thank you. All right. Nobody? Y'all passing on this one? Let me know. Ah. $19.25, Standing Liberty quarter, type 3. Want me to zone in on it? There you go. If y'all want to pass, just say pass so I can move along. Remember, I'm doing this auction for a buddy of mine. Does that 2 look a little strange to somebody? Hold on a minute. Let's see. I try to understand these coins sometimes. Let's see. Looks like there's other stars there. You see that along that side? Looks like there's other stars there that are not a part of the original stars. Well, that's kind of an oddity. Strange. What? What are you doing down here? Ow. Ow, ow. What are you doing? What are you doing? You coming to say hi to me? Huh? Did you come down to say hi? Ow. You did? What? You're just saying hi? Okay, I guess we're passing. Oops. Oh, Kenny's at 7. Okay. Kenny's at 7. Thank you for your bid, Kenny. Appreciate it. Flip it back over. Standing Liberty quarter. I don't know a whole lot about these quarters. I mean, I know a little bit, but what I did think was odd was the back. Because it does look like, if you look here, see right there where that star is? It looks like there's other stars. And it's not just there, it's by all of these stars. So you can see it there, and you can see it there. Kind of a unique coin. Anyway, I'm going to do a countdown right now. Here we go. Hi, bud. Want to say hi to Dad? Yeah.
4, 3.
You're an old man. Don't be turning off my computer or you'll be a dead old man.
1, 0.
What, bud? What? What are you doing? Saying hi? Really? Dude, what are you doing? Thank you very much, Kenny. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys haven't seen, my cat decided to get up and back of me. See him back there? See him down there? My black cat. He only loves me. He's really particular for some reason. And, well, he's also very nosy. And he's 15 years old. So, thank you, Kenny. Appreciate it. He likes to visit. See him? What's up, bud? What do you need? What do you want? I'm trying to do an auction, and you're just creeping up behind me. What's up? What are you up to? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hmm? Saying hi? Are you trying to be famous? Hmm? Trying to be famous? Are you? What? What's up? He's a trip. Let me tell you, he's an old cat. He's 15 years old, and God have mercy, he is something else. And he don't like hard food no more because he's old. So he likes pate. He is a very unique cat. Matter of fact, all my cats are, well, my brother's cat's black. This one's black. And then I got another one that's black with white boots, who was out there with a couple of, well, actually, at least one I know of, male. So I might be having kittens soon. Who knows? Like I need another cat. I need another dog. I don't need another cat. But he's a good boy. He's all right. He has his moments. He doesn't like dirty litter boxes, for sure. Uh, you don't like dirty litter boxes, do you? Do you? You gonna tell him? Hey, you gonna tell him? Hmm? You like hanging out with Dad? Yeah? You like hanging out with me? Or you just want to be famous? He's a strange one for sure. Let me tell you. That I'll tell you. I got I picked up what was it, last week or the week before last? Um some of these. And I have I have 6 of these. And these are $8 a piece if you guys want to buy them. I thought they were really cool, and I put them in these nice cases. I think they're pretty. They're affordable. So let me show you guys these. These are in nice cases. These are Morgan replicas out of copper. They're really, really nice. And I picked up 6 of them for the channel. They're $8 a piece. So if you want one or two or whatever, I've got 6 of them. And what I thought was cool is they got the CC on them. So I got 6 of them, $8 a piece. If you want them, let me know. You're great for gifts. You're pretty. People are on a tight budget. I thought that they were really nice. And instead of carrying a, real Morgan around in your purse for good luck, it's a great alternative. I just love them. I think that they did a really nice job on them. I can see some of the differences in it, but I can see a lot of similarities. So just keep that in mind if you guys want one, two, or three, or whatever of these. I got 6 of them. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. 1986, Ellis Island, Gateway to America, In God We Trust, San Francisco Mint Mark. I believe these are 90% silver. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe freedom. $1. It's a pretty coin. Or round. It's how you doing, bud? Got some nice toning to it. Yeah, right, Robinson. You wish. Here we go. It's a nice round. Nice toning. 1986. It is $1. Yes, it is $1. Because it says it on it. It's a nice coin. It's a coin because it says $1. It's not a round. There is a difference. Because it's an American minted coin and it's minted from the mint, they can put $1 on it. So that's how you know it came from the U.S. Mint. They came out with these in 86. So starting bid's $30. We'll leave it up there. If you don't have one, here's your opportunity to rip on in there and get one. And Marianne forgot to put the cup cover on. No, they're pretty cool. I like them. I mean, they're a pretty coin. The details are, fairly good. I mean, I say that because the technology is different back 1986 when they came out with these coins, the $1 coins from the mint, than the technology today. But really, what I didn't understand, and I really didn't look into the history of the coin, but you see this Y right here? You see how this is short and that's long? I wonder if they did that on purpose. What are you doing, old man? I'm trying to have an auction. It's not 11 hours. So starting bid $30. Somebody want to bid 30 on this bad boy? Did y'all get scared? It's only a couple packs of cigarettes, a couple 6 packs of beer, half of a steak these days. Oh my God. There might be some truth to that. Absolutely might be some truth to that. Lord knows that's the truth. Okay, if you guys are not interested in the comment section, just put pass and we'll pass on it and we'll go to the next item. Uh, PayPal information is going across your screen right now. RevRobertCornell@gmail.com. You read the little banner across the bottom of the screen. All right. We don't have any bids, so we're going to pass on this, I guess. Hey, we got a pass. All right, come back to the regular mainframe. And back up. This baby over here. So no plans, no nothing for this weekend, huh? Boy, oh, come on. You guys should be doing something. Oh, I meant to tell you, tomorrow at Harbor Freight, they got 25% off, I believe, on one item. Pretty sure it's one item. Could be more. Anyway, you need to look at the deals. I mean, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but generally on holidays, I like to go over to Harbor Freight and see what they got for deals. They got a few deals they're running. Home Depot is running some good deals too on tools. So if you're looking to buy some tools, they got a few sales they're running. And I believe Lowe's is running some good sales too. If you're a veteran, I believe you get 20% off on Veterans Day, and I'm not sure about Memorial Day. You'd have to check that out with your local store. But if you're a veteran or you're active duty military, you want to check out the deals over at Home Depot. They have a new thing where you have to actually register your information online at homedepot.com if you're ex-military. And so just thought I'd tell you guys, if you're ex-military, you get a 10% every day if you're registered online. And also at Lowe's. Lowe's does it too. But I can tell you who don't. That's Go Power Sports. I'll tell you what. They cheap out there in Texas for sure. But I just want to let you guys know that information. Oops. Trying to open my phone up with a glove on is kind of difficult. Let me tell you. Let me see. Interesting. Jeff, you're always keeping me on my shoes, ain't you? He wants to move me around. Always something new, some kind of new technology. I gotta plant some cucumbers tomorrow and some beans, and I gotta get my watermelons in. Yep, absolutely. You guys put your gardens in yet this year? Uh, yep, small garden. Yeah, I got probably, I don't know, eighth of an acre or so, something like that. That I did, or that I'm doing anyway. Not a very big one. Well, I mean, for some people that would be big, but doing what I can do. I want to put some. I want to can squash this year. I want to make some bread and butter pickles. Um, I want to do some tomatoes and make some tomato sauce and put that up. Um, I got a few things I want: beans, um, peppers. So I got, I think, So I got 24 quarts and I think 48 pints I got to do. $16 in fuel. Yeah, I'm on it, man. It was $13 in fuel. It's $6.50 a gallon. Yep. Now I have a $2,500 till box that I put on the back, but because the rocks are so big, right? And you just grow rocks here, right? Um, what I do now is I dig up the ground with a bucket, and then I go out and I pick up all the big rocks, and then I go and I do it with a tiller, a hand tiller instead of running my till box. Because believe it or not, I think it was last year I used a big till box on the back, using a 3-point hitch off the PTO, and I hit a rock, and I hit it so hard I blew the drive shaft right out of my tractor. So I said, no more of that. So I do it a little different now. Now, if there wasn't a lot of rocks in the area, then I wouldn't mind it. But it just seems like they just keep coming up and they keep coming up and they keep coming up. So some big rocks. I'll show you guys sometime. It's a trip. All right. Yeah. I have a pain. Hydropower. Yeah. Well, the thing about the gardening is the depth, and a lot of people don't understand that. Everybody's depth is set differently when they're tilling. And I can set the depth on mine. But what had happened was I was tilling and I was looking forward, and the control for the 3-point hitch is on the right hand side, right? And I must have hit it or something, because I didn't lock the lock pin in there. Because usually I'm watching it as I'm picking it up and going down. And I hit the rock, and I was at the end of the row, and I couldn't cut it around and pick it up fast enough. So I got a new drive shaft. Drive shafts are $286 for that tractor, and they're only this long. That's it. No, it is what it is, right? What is this one? That's interesting. You guys ready to see another coin? Yes. Huh. Ooh. Oh man, do you have to sit right there? Oh, here we go. Here's a nice Morgan. There's your bid. I'll show you the coin. It's an 1883 Morgan silver dollar. Check that out. I wonder how many people had this coin. I really do. That was a loved coin. He's got a little something on it. Look at that. You see that right there? I thought that was interesting. Right underneath his chin. You see that mark right there? A die cut right underneath his chin. What a trip, huh? I thought it's funny that they put these threes kind of canted. You see them? How it's canted? It's pretty nifty. At least I thought it was. Yeah. Nice looking Morgan, though. It's probably a good. Oh man, I know you love me, man, but look, you're trying to take the whole seat. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat, man. You don't even care. You don't even care, do you? You're on the edge of my seat. No, you don't care. 1883 Morgan Silver Dollar, Philadelphia. Anybody interested? Yes, no, maybe. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. No, nobody's saying nothing. You're all like stuck in limbo. Alrighty, we will pass then. We shall pass. We'll come back to the main screen. We're back, and the cat has taken over my seat. What are you doing, old man? What are you doing? I know you love me, but my God, dude. Let's get up. Oh, you're heavy. Come on. Come on. Dude. Dude. Oh. 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 Look. Look at them in the camera. Huh? Huh? You're an old man. Huh? You're an old man, huh? Tell him. Say I'm an old man. Yeah. All right. Why don't you go say hi to Mom? There you go. I can have my seat back. How you doing, Partridge family? What's going on? What are you up to? You hanging in there? Hanging out, doing a special auction for a buddy of mine. Needs some money, you know, having a rough time. So figured I'd try to make a few bucks for him. You know how it goes. I can't do it for everybody, but look, I known the guy for a long time. Oh, cool, very nice. So I figured I'd do it for him. Takes a lot to come to me and ask me anyway. Like my hat? I got an RPE. Now I need to get a PFP. Yeah, I get it, man. It's kind of one of them middle of the month, close to the end and not the first. And I get it, but he doesn't have any lights on, so you know, I figured I'd do an auction, try to earn a few bucks, to help the guy out. I wouldn't be much of a Christian if I didn't try to do something for the guy, especially after knowing him all these years. And he's one of them kind of guys. I wish I could say his name, but I can't. But he's one of them kind of guys. You know, you'd be surprised the kind of guy he is. He's been there for other people in the past. I mean, not for me. I mean, he's helped me out with. Well, I can't say because then people would know who he was, but he's helped me out in the past with a couple of projects that I had. So 7 specs, huh? Ain't a whole lot. It's not an old man. My cat's down here, and he tried to take over my seat. He did a good job of that for about 30 minutes. Now I don't know what he's doing. Not weighable. You know what's funny? Where you find the 5 specs, you move 10 feet, and that's probably where the nug was. I had a buddy of mine who was up in Oregon, and most people know you can gold mine in Oregon and Washington State, and this, you can actually find quite a bit of gold. And we're out digging, and he just didn't spend a whole lot of time washing. You know what I mean? He'd go and he'd pick it up, and if he didn't see anything, he'd just keep moving. And I'm like, why didn't you dig a little further into the bank or something? Where he was at. I was kind of 5,000 excuses. Well, me, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know one thing. I like to work at area. Just because you don't find something on your first little wash doesn't mean when you're panning it's different. Well, I went back there and I found a little nug, little itty bitty nug, in the same area that he was in. He was pissed. Caught a third of a bucket of pink sands. Oh, nice. Nice. What I want to do? I want to go up to New Hampshire sometime, and I want to go tourmaline hunting. For tourmaline, because there's a lot of green tourmaline up there. So can't dig in the banks. What am I supposed to say about that? Well, maybe you can't dig in the bank, but maybe ain't nothing against digging under the bank. Does it say dig in the bank, under the bank, a side of the bank, or the bank itself? I'm just saying. And if you're in the river, doesn't mean you can't dig to the side because you're in the river. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Not that I'm trying to fabricate anything or beat the system, but you got to be specific when you're talking about digging, right? Ancient banks. Well, for God's sakes, they're all ancient. Well, I mean, unless somebody just dug a new river, you know, I suppose it won't be ancient no more. 50 foot higher, huh? I'd get some clarification to that if I was you, personally. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you, Kenny. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your support. I hope everything works out with the money issue that you have in there for your son. It's kind of a sad thing. I pray that everything works out for you. It's awful difficult when you're dealing with a devil in one hand and an angel in another, right? But hopefully they can find, the root of the source. Eric just got sucked down with a dredge. Eventually, some will fall in. It's too bad you didn't have a river running through your property where nobody could get on it, right? And then you could just stick, you know, like 4 or 5 of them across um, the river, right? Cage them in, figure out a way to cage them in, lock them down, and then just let it run. And then check it once a month. You go stir up the water with a bucket, right? Get down in there with a tractor, shift that stuff around, and let it fall down. Hey, you never know. More one way to skin a rabbit. Yes, I did. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it. I did get it. There's got to be a way. Oh, I see. You know, I wonder if you could do bank to bank. You could do something bank to bank, you know? You know, if you could set up some kind of a trough system that goes from bank to bank and it's so long, and then put like a screen on there that has half-inch holes or whatever in front of it. That way, no big rocks could run over it, right? And that way, it could shift its way down onto your thing and then drop down into like a mat. You know, you could just put a mat in there and just let it run for like a month or two. Yeah, it might be some rocks, but you know, you might get some gold flakes that way. You ain't got to do nothing. Just let it run for a couple months, right? And then you go down there and you check it every couple of months. I'm just saying. It's an idea, right? I mean, I'm just saying. Hey, do you guys get hair in your ears? Does that suck? I'm just saying. Man, I am constantly trimming. I cannot stand hair in my ears. That just aggravates me. Oh my god. 4-inch nozzle. Oh, Dove's back. How is the chicken, Dove? Yeah, I know. I can't stand nose hairs, and I cannot stand ear hairs. And it's like I can't keep up with it, man. It just bugs me. I mean, really, it bugs me. Hey, I get it, man. I understand. You do not have to explain it to the old Pastor Bob. I get it. Got to do what you got to do. I totally understand. All right. Good night, Kenny. Take care. God bless. Have a good night. Keep the gold end up, as they say. Drop the hammer on it. Bam. All right. See you, Robinson. Take care. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Just sluice it. Multiple sluices, actually. Just do multiple sluices. I think my idea is good. I bet you I could build something. Yeah, I seen that, Dove. I didn't have it, so I got to do that. I accepted it. I just got to go um, upstairs and put the information, and I don't have it readily available down here. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's all right. I didn't have the app, so I have to install it and put the information in, but it shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. I usually just do PayPal friends and family, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Well, this is a time to reflect on the people who gave everything. They gave their lives for this country. And when you've been a soldier and witnessed the falling of soldiers in combat, it's kind of tough. And, you know, people say, oh, well, it's tough. But I don't just think of, U.S. fallen soldiers. I think about all the fallen soldiers. They all, people from around the world. Um, and no matter, what country or whatever their reason is, at least they fought for whatever cause they believed in. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I mean, I think that you got to hand it to them for their bravery and their acknowledgement of what they believe is righteousness, right? Whether it's wrong or not, at least they, you know, were honorable enough and brave enough to answer the call. So people say, well, what does it matter about the other people from the other nations, whether you kill them or not? Well, it does matter, really, you know. And I think that, people need to recognize that part of it too. When you're in war, they're your enemy. But when you're not in war, the only way that they retain being your enemy is because they choose to. Just like Germany. Look at Germany. Look at Japan. They're no longer our enemies. They're our allies. And uh, I mean, we brutally hammered them. So, you know, things can change in time. And not everybody has the same outlook and perspective on life. And sometimes it takes doing those things and putting people in check to make them understand, you know, maybe they were doing things wrong. So that's just how I feel about it. Some people don't think of it that way, but I try to. Because those people had families too. And they believed in something too. So whether I believe in what they did and how they did it, I may not, but my hat is off to them for being brave enough to go out there and risk their life for what they did believe in. Unfortunately, we have some very bad leaders in this world that don't understand or recognize when is or isn't the proper time to bring force against another nation or another people. That's just what I believe. And what was their reasoning for it? Money is never the reason. But for some reason, it seems as though a lot of the times that is the number one reason. That's just what I got to say. You know, my grandfather used to have an old saying, Gov, I need 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes to take my pastor hat off. Can I get 5 minutes? I got to ask for permission to get 5 minutes to take my pastor hat off for a minute. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, do that because I want to go up there and I want to mine some tourmaline. I do. I got a beautiful S-wing rock hammer. I probably won't need it for that. Maybe digging up grounds or whatever, but because tourmaline is found in crystals, in little batches. So I need 5 minutes to take my pastor hat off and say something. My grandfather's saying. Grandpa used to say, it don't matter how you dress up a piece of shit, it's still shit. You could put perfume on it, dress it up in a 3-piece suit, and it don't change nothing. It's still shit. I said, gee, Gramp, thanks for that insight. He says, you're welcome. I figure you'd like it. He was a trip, that's for sure. Pegmatite in my land, but I haven't found it yet. 3 mines on our land, but it's gone. If it's there, I could find it. That I'll tell you. I could find it. All I'd have to do is look at it. And I bet I can find it. And if it's the right stuff, it can bring you some money. That's for sure that I know. But you got to know where to look when you're looking for gemstones. But I know New Hampshire's got a lot of, they got garnets and tourmalines and quartz of different types. So it's there. You just got to look for it. Uh. Well, it probably wouldn't be too. I mean, it'd probably take a little while to find it, but you can find it. Well, where there's quartz veins, there's gold. and probably silver. Now, how much? And quartz also has, you might have smoky quartz. You could have citrine. So, what you do is, this is an old, um, I don't know if you guys ever heard of uh, Mr. Shepherd, who owns the pink tourmaline mines in California, right? Well, I met him one time, and I've done some business with him. And Blue Shepherd is his name. He owns the pink tourmaline mines in California. And, he was saying, when you're looking in old mines, right, there's always a beginning and an end, right, in their digging. So wherever they started, right, there was a reason why they started there. So you got to figure which end they started from, right? And then 9 times out of 10, they didn't get everything, right? Back in the day, they did things differently. And then all you got to do is chase the vein. Maybe sometime uh, when things settle down, maybe I can come up for a weekend and spend a weekend, camp up there or something, and see what we can find, see what we can look at. Trust me, if it's there, we might be able to find it. And I know just a little bit about it. And not just that, but I know somebody else that would love to come up there with me, probably, and help you too. And this person, absolutely, I didn't even know it. Today, as a matter of fact, she told me that she found something that they said they never had in Rhode Island. And she brought it before the board, I guess. So she's got a green thumb for gemstones. So we'll see about that too. But that'd be interesting to do. If there was there, if it was there and they found something, then it can be uncovered again. Never give up hope. That's what I say. You just got to have the drive. It's as simple as that. I found a big piece of quartz like this on my property back here. I know there's some stuff back there. I tell you a little story. My property used to have back in the 1920s and 30s, there was a general store here. And all of their old bottles and old stuff like that, I find all the time. And there's a big pile of it over there of old bottles, old milk jugs, the old glass type milk jugs and stuff. I got a bunch of them. I mean, a bunch. Yeah, I'd once things simmer down a little bit, I'd like to do that. Come up, try to help you walk the property and see what I see. There's a lot of things that come to gemstones. Sometimes they're in particular places, and sometimes they're not in those places. It can kind of bewilder you a little bit. Yes, it's a bottle dump. The old store used to, put the bottles out in piles on this property. And there's bottles. I mean, bottles upon bottles upon bottles upon bottles. Some of the remember the old milk and magnesia bottles that were blue? I got some of them. Medicine bottles, the little medicine bottles and stuff. All kinds of stuff. Just, you would not believe how many bottles I have and how many that are still out there. 16 acres? Well, I only got 3, so that's like 5 times more than I got. Yeah. What are you going to do? Right? I found an old bicycle wheel, old bicycle seat. I mean, if I dug up the ground, there'd probably be a lot more out there. I know there's a lot of stuff out there, though. Oh, yeah. Tight-lipped. Well, I guess you got to go over to him and say, look, you're going to die with a secret. It's not going to help anybody, and I could really use the help. So if you know anything about where these mines were on the property when you were mining with Grandpa, I'd appreciate any kind of help. That's what I'd do. I can't, you know, it can't hurt to try. You know, that's what I say. Can't hurt to try. But you're gonna have to dig for sure. It's too bad. Do you have like tailing piles out there or anything? Do you know of? Or anything that looks like a tailing pile? That's where you go. Some people don't know that. Sometimes you gotta go back through the tailings. Smaller ones. Gotta get it back out, huh? Rent one of them mini excavators from Home Depot one weekend. Go out there and we'll dig that sucker up. It only takes a little bit to make your day. But before you do it, you really need to go out and look and say, And that's when you rent the excavator and you rent it for a weekend and just go out there and dig it up. It's possible. Because crystals create, well, I'm sure you don't, I don't need to tell you guys this, but Crystals can create heat. They can create magnetism, electricity. Crystals do a lot. They have multifunctions. They're not just something beautiful to look at. So, there's certain things that you have to look for in nature in its natural environment and why they would be there. You Friend of mine, um, a tree fell down by the river on his property in Oregon, right? A tree fell down. So he went out. This is a true story now. He went out, pick up the tree. Now the roots had come up, right? Fell over. So he's cutting the tree up. He went over there and he's just looking at the stump. And he looks down and he found 3 nuggets. Quarter ounce of gold he found underneath the roots of the tree by the river. He started digging and he found quite a bit. I think he found it was, quite a big area that he was digging in, but he found a couple ounces or so, something along them lines. So anything can happen. Anything is possible. I mean, I'm not saying go tear all the trees down by the river. I'm not saying that, but it's little, circumstances like that arise that if you got your eyes open, you never know what you might find. And the same thing can happen with, quartz and mica, or anything else. It's just one of them weird things. Imagine that tree falls over. You're out there cutting it up, and you look at the stump where it pulled out, and you look down, and you find some gold. Yeah, he had a good day. He was psyched, and he kept digging. He didn't even tell me if he finished cutting the tree up or not. Matter of fact, I mean, I never went out there to see it myself, but he's not the bullshitting type, so I tend to believe that it really did happen because he's not a fibber. Yeah, he's a good guy. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. And I tell people, just like, dreams, if you're going to dream big. Ain't no sense of dreaming small because it ain't going to, you got to have big goals. That's what I say. And if you watch for the signs and you're patient, things can come to you. But you got to be patient, And it doesn't always come the way you think it would. Doesn't. Opportunities present themselves in different ways. You just have to be, navigating yourself in life in the right way in order for your eyes to be open enough to see it. I truly believe that. I believe he does have some of these hats for sale. I think they're like $25. They're a nice hat. They're made by Outdoor Cap. I like them. I think this is one of the first ones he had made. Because I was talking to him before he had them made, as a matter of fact. So, but yeah, you can go to him and ask him about them. Send him a message on his channel. I'm sure he'd be happy he bought one. I got stuff. I gotta tell you guys this story. So I don't know if you've ever seen those tool racks where you put your drills in it. They got slots and you put your drills in them or whatever. Well, I don't have enough slots out in the garage out back, the lean-to, right? So I had some old scrap wood in the out in the shop, and I made an 8 hole. It's out there drying today. I made it this morning about 6 a.m. You know how it is when you get an idea, you just got to do it. So that way I can hang up all my drills and stuff. Otherwise, I walk on them, they fall down. I just, you know what, I'm going to make me an 8 one. So that's what I did. Got to finish it up. Well, it'll be interesting. But at least I keep my tools off the bench so I have more bench space. I built me a little welding table. It's not, nothing special, but I got made me one out there. Everything's getting so damn expensive. What are you gonna do? Gotta do what you gotta do, guys. That's all it is to it. He ain't gonna get nowhere just sitting there dreaming about it. Gonna put some effort behind it. That's what I say. So don't forget about Harbor Freight and Lowe's and Home Depot. We got some good sales going on. Tomorrow's the day to really be looking. If you need some tools or outdoor tools or anything like that, I'd be looking tomorrow because they know they got to make some money. It's just really crappy the way that the first fell. Because people, it's at the end of the month, it's just before payday, so it's kind of tough. If you got a little extra cash, you might be want to look at them deals. I picked up some stuff for our Christmas auction stuff, as giveaways like we had last year. I picked up some stuff already. Well, in the last couple of months, I've been picking up some stuff. So it's going to be fun this year. I'm going to do some different stuff. I'm going to have multiples. So it'll be cool. Yeah, extra what? It's really never extra, but you know what I'm saying. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's 11:21. I appreciate you guys coming out and helping with what you could. And try to see if I can call a few more people tomorrow and see if I can scrap up some more cash, help my buddy out. But I do appreciate what you could help with. Like always, I appreciate it. I know it's on short notice. It's the wrong time of the month, but every little bit helps, right? It's better than doing nothing, right? That's what I say. And so many people, well, unfortunately, they are that way. There's a difference between being a Christian with your heart and being a lip Christian. And there's a lot of lip Christians out there. Absolutely. I've seen thousands of them. But the ones that really bring the fire, as they say in the Baptist church, are the ones that are not afraid to reach in their pockets and help out when they need to. And they know it's for a good cause. So, yep. Make sure, look, if you have a place and you can grow some food this year and you can, do it. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Anytime that you can get out there and you can some stuff, buy a few 100 pounds of rice. You can pick up a bag of rice, probably long grain rice for like $15 or so for 25-pound bags. Put away 100 pounds. Rice ain't going bad if you keep it in a good place. Want to know how to store it? Just take the bags and you can fit a couple bags in one of those orange, whatever they are, $4 orange buckets from Home Depot. And to seal it, the lid seal, but to really seal it good, you put some 100% silicone around the top seal before you put the lid on, and that'll seal it. You can throw a couple of those, oxygen packets in there, and it'll stay good for God knows, years and years and years. So if you don't need it, it's always going to be there, but it ain't going to hurt you to spend, extra $30 or $40 or whatever to put some rice away or something. Seriously, you really need to think about it, because I really don't think that this ass whooping is done. I really don't. So be conscientious. A little rice can save your life. I'm serious. And you need to tell your friends and family to do the same thing. And I'm not kidding. You need to really think about that. If you don't have a year's supply, or at least 90 days worth of supply of food for 6 people, you always got to think about that stuff. And this is not a game that we're playing now. This is real. This is real stuff. You know, oh yeah, I got them too, Dove. I got them too. You just, it's a fear factor. Well, there is a fear factor there where they're playing games, but also there's some reality there. Okay. And this is worldwide. This is not just, United States. You know, they let the cat out of the bag and the cat is scratching all over the place. So, be conscientious of that. That's why I tell people you need to buy, it's good to help out a friend and do your thing and buy silver. I'm telling you, it's going to be important. Silver and gold and platinum. Absolutely. Absolutely important. But food, bullets and beans, as Grandpa used to say. You better always have some bullets and you better always have some beans. 2 things that'll help you survive. And he was absolutely correct. And he was never wrong. He says, in your lifetime, you're going to see this. And he was right. It's coming. Yep. Well, my family pretty much knows, if shit goes crazy, they're coming to Dad's house. Everybody will be here. And everybody will have a purpose. And fortunately for me, they study, different types of plants and herbs and things like that. and there's enough medical knowledge in my family to survive in that way, and enough military survivability. Trust me, there's a lot of survivalists in my family. So that's right. Just remember, it's not about buying in hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, anything. It's about nipping at it, right? So next month when you go shopping, right, buy a 25-pound bag of long grain rice, put it away in a bucket. What's a bucket? $4 with a lid at Home Depot, something like that. And if you can afford to, buy two, seal it up, put it away. If you can do that, for a couple of months, it's something, right? If you have beans and rice, you can survive. Trust me. And seeds. Save your seeds. You know, how do you think they survived back in the old days? I'm serious. Yeah, well, my son's the same way. He understands how to survive. You just got to be conscientious of it. It's real. It's not a game no more. And for all of those people that still think it's a game, I think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. See, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Gas prices don't need to be the way they are. Food doesn't need to be the way it is. You know, I mean, a big thing that people don't understand is that war that's going on right now. They know because it's a breadbasket. They supply oil, they supply wheat, barley, rye. You know, so and you can make bread out of rice. You know, so just do the right thing. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, sourdough bread. Nice. Well, hey guys, let me get on up out of here. Thank you all for coming by tonight. We'll catch you out a little soon. Well, probably a week or two. Well, I'll probably just get on. I don't know. I'm so busy doing so many things, man. Ugh, God. Try to be on soon. Probably 2 weeks or so. We'll have a real auction, our regular auctions. So, but I love you all. Take care. God bless. Remember, go out and do something for somebody that you haven't seen in a while. Look at the older people in the community. They've been hurting. A lot of them people are only on Social Security. They're just about getting by. So, keep your eye on them. You know, just like Dove said, drop them off a loaf of bread or something. Every little bit counts in their world. Just remember that. Take care. God bless. I love you all. And I'll see you soon. This is Pastor Bob, and I'm out of here. See ya soon.